Hi, Dave Albury here with Plexus Worldwide. If you're watching this video, you're either trying a couple samples of Slim or you might have purchased a full pack of Slim. Slim is what we refer to as our famous pink drink. I'm going to share with you some tips and tricks on how to use it for best results and also talk about some things that are common in the two versions and some differences. If you purchased a full pack, it comes in a pouch like this, and there are 30 stick packets of powder in that pouch. So you have one for each day. You can absolutely drink Slim twice a day. From a cost perspective, we usually suggest doing the one per day so that you will have it for a full month. Now, there are, like I said, two versions of Slim, and I'm going to talk about each of those, but here are some things in terms of commonalities. Slim is designed to be poured into about 12 to 20 ounces of water. It's best to use room temperature water in terms of dissolving the powder, but it tastes better cold. So I usually suggest to people that don't want it room temperature, they can either dissolve it in the room temperature bottle and then pour it over ice, or they can absolutely use refrigerated water. You just want to make sure you shake it up really well. It will dissolve, you just might need to shake it a little bit longer. So what Slim is doing in terms of some commonalities, it has chromium and chlorogenic acid, which are balancing blood sugar. That's one of the most important aspects of Slim and the primary function. Even if we're not pre-diabetic or diabetic, all of us have fluctuations in blood sugar throughout the day, and it can cause us to get extremely hungry or hangry, as we say, and you even have those afternoon crashes. So usually for me it was between 2 and 3, and it sends you running for sugar and caffeine. Well, Slim is going to give you better energy through the day, nothing jittery, a very clean, healthy energy, and you're not going to have those afternoon crashes. It actually helped me with sugar and carb cravings, and I even gave up diet soda from drinking Slim. It is best used about 30 to 40 minutes before a meal, but because there's no caffeine in it, you can drink it any time of day. And it's not sweetened with sugar, it's sweetened with stevia. And the famous pink color comes from beetroot. So there are some other great ingredients in Slim. One of them is alpha lipoic acid, which is an antioxidant. And what that is doing is it's targeting inflammation in the body at the cellular level. It also helps to support healthy blood pressure, So that is what's going on with some of the ingredients that are common in both versions. Now, both of them have prebiotic fiber, which is going to immediately start feeding the good microbes in your gut. In the Slim Microbiome Activating, which is this one here, it is a berry lemon watermelon flavor. The Slim Hunger Control is a blood orange lemon lime flavor. And you'll notice that the two stick packets are different sizes, and that's because of the prebiotic fiber. Slim Microbiome Activating has a prebiotic fiber in it, which is called XOS. It has a really long name, I can't remember it. So if someone is coming to me strictly interested in gut health and just wanting to feel better, maybe having some digestive issues, etc., I would probably go with the Slim Microbiome Activating. Unless they just don't like the flavor, they can go with the Hunger Control. Either way, it's going to be great for you. If someone is wanting to address gut health, but also is wanting to manage their weight better and their eating habits, I'm definitely going to say Hunger Control. The reason that Hunger Control is a longer packet is because of the prebiotic fiber in Hunger Control. It's called polydextrose, and what polydextrose does in the stomach, it attracts water. It doesn't make you feel bloated or uncomfortable, it just helps you to not feel as hungry. So we suggest drinking Slim 30 to 40 minutes before a meal for best results. So for example, I like to use mine before lunch. And I typically eat lunch anywhere from 12 to 12:15. So I will pour my powder into my water around 11 o'clock. I shake it up, and I'm going to sip on this until about 11:30. And then I've got at least 30 to 40 minutes before I have lunch. And I started noticing that I would not be as hungry. And I was somebody that could down a double burger and fries and, you name it. And I noticed that I just wasn't as hungry anymore. I would still eat lunch, but definitely smaller portions. And then over time, I started changing how I ate. So that's what helped me to lose 40 pounds is this little drink right here. It definitely got the process started. So that is Slim, and it's, like I said, great ingredients like the antioxidant alpha lipoic acid, chromium balancing blood sugar, along with chlorogenic acid, which also supports healthy cholesterol levels, and is also a fat burner. And then you've got your prebiotic fiber, two different versions, two different flavors, both great for you. And when you are making a decision, I can help you with that as far as which one is the best for you, depending on what you're wanting to accomplish. I hope that has been helpful to you. And I usually suggest to people, whether they're using a couple of samples, because we do send samples from time to time, or if they're just starting out with a full packet, I suggest to do for the first 2 days a half packet. So in the microbiome activating, you have a teaspoon of powder. In the hunger control, you've got a tablespoon of powder. So when you're using a full packet, 12 to 20 ounces of water. I happen to use 16 ounces, and that works great for me. So if we're doing a half packet, microbiome activating, we're talking about doing a half teaspoon in 8 to 10 ounces of water for the first 2 days. Hunger control, about a teaspoon and a half of powder in 8 to 10 ounces of water for the first 2 days. And the reason I make that suggestion is not all of us are used to prebiotic fiber. And in the beginning, even though it's doing great things for you, we have bad microbes, bad bacteria in our gut that are not getting fed and they don't like it. So we can experience some gasiness, bloating, nothing that's going to last long. It is temporary. But by starting off with the half packets and easing into the full packet, it makes the process easier. So drink your Slim every day. It's great for you. Thanks, everyone.